Welcome to the Dragget Show. We brought that booze to share and enough fizzy cherry cola to make our problems disappear. We got fizzy cherry cola, the blood ritual, stick-shaped things, and so much more. So sit back, relax, crack open a beer, cause he's into the blue and Alkali's not here.
Just click.
Yeah, we did it! Hooray, everyone! Hello. Hopefully, this is working. Hello, this is the Dragget Show. That's Dragon and Fair together.
I'm Alkali.
I'm Xander.
And he forgot his first line.
I did again?
That's well done. They did mention this was going to be a 2-mile-an-hour train wreck. So I think forgetting our introduction, we're down to a mile and a half.
I did it last time I was there, too.
Yes, you did.
Except for different reasons. Very different reasons.
We would like to thank our other guest, Dragor, the new con chair of First Squared. Basically, I noped out and he took over.
Yeah, had my psychotic first year, so now I have that trauma under the belt. No, it actually went great.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Your first year of First Squared was trauma. We started First Squared from scratch. Like the wonderful people at Furvana know. Starting a con from scratch. But no. Year 6 was really traumatic.
First Squared, built on trauma. I don't think that's a great slogan, guys.
I'm sorry, how about Dragget Show? 2-mile-an-hour train wreck. Where we literally talked about using that as our new advertisement. I think it could work. It's better than the other one we came up with. The Dragget Show. Watch us. Or don't. We're all gonna die anyway.
Oh, such a down, or upper.
Yeah, I'm just full of up.
Full of up. Hi, guys.
Hey, Pupsins.
Over to the chat. What's everyone drinking tonight?
Yes.
We're asking this for a very important question. Because I've been doing my research, and I have been looking up things on this wonderful Ocean Shores Food Bank, noticing that they serve 5,000 plus households. That individual served is 13,500 with a plus sign after it. That's pretty cool. And I don't even know what this is. Emergency food averages 50 plus households a month, which means 45 households get food and 5 of them get much needed food fights, which during COVID, really a part of society. So we can see a live total on the screen right now of the charity numbers, and here's how it's going to work. Every time we see a bump to that number, every time we see that thing move up by at least an amount where we don't go, oh no, we're going to die, we will let the audience, the chat over here, make a drinking rule. I am drinking something I've been looking forward to, Don Julio's 70th anniversary. I already poured it. I didn't know I was going to pour more, and that's gone. I pre-gamed.
It's back.
Furvana, how'd you get Diet Coke? That stuff's like gold around here.
Oh.
It's so hard to either get someone to get it for you because people don't want to pick it up. It happens. It happens.
Somebody mentioned Malort.
Yes.
Why do you know about Malort?
Because Chicago things.
Who said
Chicago
Malort?
knows about Malort.
Yeah.
Seattle should not. You're supposed to be surprised by Malort. Malort is the gift that keeps on giving. A reason to almost vomit.
You need a chaser for more pizza. You need a reason to eat more pizza to cover up the terrible Malort in your mouth.
No. Malort and pizza is a recipe for disaster. There was a song title that I thought was the worst, and the song title was Jack Daniels and Pizza, and it's a soundscape of the singer purging.
Oh, Jesus.
And I thought there could be nothing worse than that until right now when you suggested pairing Malort with pizza.
Pairing Malort with anything is... Well, I'm sorry. Our friend Iggy at a con once claimed that he had the most putrid drink ever, and I agree with him. What did he call Malort sitting for 1 week with a bunch of warheads in the bottle until they dissolve? What did he call that?
What was that?
A war crime. Hands down the worst drink I've ever had in my life.
A war crime.
It was a war crime.
That sounds miserable.
It was miserable.
So many warheads. That's war.
Do you know what the virgin version of that is?
What would that be?
Someone taking a Mountain Dew bottle and putting in warheads, sour Skittles, and atomic fireballs, letting that sit, chugging it, and then spraying rainbows in the bathroom.
We have a $20 donation. This just came out. So we're going to go to the chat. The first person to post a drinking rule, that rule will apply. I have the ability to veto any of them. Please don't just kill me. I'm supposed to go to work tomorrow, but I kind of already called in. So
that version of that drink is called Timmy's Not Sleeping.
Oh boy.
Good for the old sleepovers. Timmy's not sleeping.
Let's see. I saw Skylar out there and Takel Griff. Yeah. Hello.
Thanks for coming over to the northwest of the Furvanas.
Serb the Tri-Dog. Every time you blink your eyes, half a shot. Gee, thanks for the half shots, but I'm drinking out of a double shot glass, so I will be sipping out of this, by the way. You do not shoot this tequila. I did see one of them, so I'm going to take the first one, but we're going to add to that. The first drinking rule today is drink when you touch your hat. I don't touch my hat very often other than to take it off when I get too warm, so I'm going to upgrade it to drink when I touch my face. That is a classic drinking rule, and I touch my face quite a bit, so that should destroy me. Thank you so much, audience. It is your job to keep me honest. If you think I touch my face, tell me to drink.
Keep you honest.
Keep me hooked on phonics.
So, I was saying one of my favorite things about Furvana was the beach. And that's where I did the running toward the beach and throwing my shirt off. Remember in the first video?
You did, but you were in a fursuit, so it was beautifully confusing. It's like, oh, finally I can be comfortable. Let's take this piece of fabric off my carpeted body!
Maybe it was the implication that other layers were shed before it came into frame. Like someone saw, oh shit, a dragon's stripping, and then got the camera going and then saw it.
That's true.
The shirt's a metaphor, damn it.
What was?
I don't know what for.
What's the metaphor?
It's the meta's for winning.
Oh, okay.
Stripping off the vacation. I don't know. I failed college classes. No. All right.
I truly did enjoy Furvana. Actually, one of the cons this year that we were most disappointed in losing was Furvana, for the simple fact that Dragger is here for a reason. We were supposed to all go to Furvana together this year, us and a bunch of our friends.
I was going to have my first Furvana. Swearing's fine, so fuck you too, COVID.
Ah, yes. Another tragedy is Dragger's trip. Oh no! Dragger's trip is gone.
Right? Because that's what matters.
I touched my face.
I know, it's so hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hard
I have an anger ball on my nose.
Oh, did we get a bump?
We have another donation that came in. Thank you to Fritzy for your donation. That means the next drinking rule that comes in becomes part of the game. Oh, nice. And while we're waiting for that, I'm going to just go back to what the wonderful people that hosted this event were talking about, and that was their micro donations. The people that take one of their little cards they get for Christmas with $1.75 back on it, and then donate to the convention. Isn't that wonderful? My thumb brushed against my chin as I moved my hands.
You sloppy bitch.
Every time I take a shot, pass the hat.
Because they're going to touch the hat when it's on the next head. That's evil. I don't want that on me.
Yeah.
We will do drink when you swear. Him and I live together. He and I are we know that we are COVID safe, but I think putting my old hat on his head might not be the best thing. But we will do drink when you swear, and from now on when I drink, I have to remove the hat and put it back on. There, we've solved it. Okay, so let's solve this. All right, this is going to get out of hand quickly.
See, from decadent to sloppy bitch, you just saw the transition.
I am... Damn it.
Decadent! Sloppy bitch. Decadent! Oh, see how that changed?
Yeah, I do.
Hat off, sloppy bitch.
Hat
on, decadent.
This is the most interesting version of Superman I have ever seen.
We just had an $11 donation. I did not see the name. If somebody in the chat could tell us, so the $11 donation is going to be the last under $20 rule. So the last rule we will do for anyone who donates under $20. But we will make your rule because you beat me to it before I said anything about it. It was telegraph. Take a griff. I'm not wearing my glasses. It is humid as hell in here.
Oh my god. Are your eyeballs fogging up? That's me. I have my eyeballs fog up. I wear contacts, not you.
His eyeballs fog up when charity donations happen.
That's fair.
Z6X Radio. I'm not going to count that as the rule, but yeah, you know what? The next shot I have to take, I will finish this shot. That sounds good.
The face hover hand, like John Cena.
Yeah, but when I do it, it's just, I'm not drunk. So,
I can't touch my face.
well, they were talking about these micro donations, and I helped out at a convention that had to deal with micro donations. This amazing convention, one that I highly recommend to everyone out there, is BLFC, Biggest Little Fur Con, because they take place in a casino. And anyone who has ever been to a casino should be aware that if you go to a slot machine, especially the penny slots, you might walk away from that slot machine with a ticket that says 6 cents on it.
Mm-hmm.
This was...
Yo, laugh it up!
Where's they're counting it?
Okay, that was funny. So, closing ceremonies, it's tradition. I get out on the stage and I will rile up the crowd. I will see what we can do, and I made the horrific mistake of saying, don't forget, every amount matters. That doesn't mean that's not true. That means that at some point, we're going to get kicked out of the counting room, and if hundreds of people save their 6-cent stubs and donate them all on the end, well, this guy is backstage trying to count a live total to give it to the stage so we can end closing ceremonies. So closing ceremonies ended. And if anyone looked very carefully, there was a little asterisk right by the amount. It was definitely over the amount asked, but that amount wasn't exact because he handed me a stack. It was the greatest stack of nonsense currency I've ever seen, and if that were the end of the story to this day, I'd think it's one of the funniest occurrences at a con. But that's not the end, because you have to cash those, and they're not going to help you at the hotel. So there we are, standing at the Coke machine of boredom, just 6 cents, 4 cents, half a cent, Canada. I did that for an hour on the night that I should have been drinking. But we raised a lot of money for charity, so cheers.
Cheers, absolutely.
We have Silence and Amanda put in $20. Thank you very much
so
for keeping
much.
us honest. I have to finish this. And please, next drinking rule.
You didn't hear what one of the counters assisting backstage said, because this is going through and it's going and it's going. And then one of them said, like, we hear the announcement, next wave incoming. And then one of the other counters who had just met that weekend goes, if it's more slips of paper, he's a dead man.
Oh, man. Oh.
So, do you want to describe what you created in this glass?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Oh, I keep touching my nose.
Because, this is fantastic.
My buddy John here, John, or Beardo the Magnificent, for my birthday recently, got me an old-fashioned kit. Only 4 ingredients in the entire thing, and I must tell you, these are the best old-fashions I've ever had. How did you describe the bitters that came with that?
Oh my God! Hold on. We have a Furvana said to mention. Metal Fox donated $50. Hey, fellow hosts, make a funny pose and let the audience take a screenshot. All right, it's funny pose time.
Funny pose time.
Funny
Okay.
pose time.
I think I know what I'm doing.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you got that? All right. Yep. This is
Oh,
this is
no.
my streaming attire. This is
I'm dabbing
This
in
is-
shame.
funny, haha, funny, haha, funny. Yep. All right. There's your funny pose.
God damn it, Mr. That's a funny pose.
That is very funny to me.
Oh boy.
I can see the delay.
Yeah, I hate the delay too.
I wasn't standing up because my sweatpants are they're holy.
Religious
And
pants.
I didn't want them to reveal anything to other non-churchgoers.
You didn't want to reveal the truth.
Yes.
The sacred truth.
The bishop was going to escape the church, and that would be very bad for everyone.
In this home, we believe in the power of robes. We actually have a robe for every member of my household and an extra robe for guests. Xander, speaking of holy clothing, would you like to tell them what happened to your first robe?
How much detail? Like,
There's not a lot of detail.
fine. Look, when we do things that are now legal, and in our fine state, and in your state as well, and Mr. Holy Hat, I was gonna say, I had a robe, and we were at a fire, and then you forget that fire is going sometimes, and sometimes you're smoky, and then sometimes your boyfriend says, "Hey, your robe's on fire." So that's the story. I'm not a good storyteller.
So Xander's robe went up in a very small, controlled flame. At no point did I feel that he was in danger, so I very calmly said, "Stop, drop, and roll, love." I love that robe because when we told you we had a guest robe, that's the guest robe. We kept it. The whole back half, all the way up to the ass on normal height individuals, is burnt out. Which you didn't notice the first time you were wearing it.
I did not. At one point, you started apologizing profusely. I'm sorry we didn't tell you, but it was funny, and I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, it's like Boy Scouts.
No, now you have a badass cape with the back bent out or burnt out, that you can see your ass. It's even better. What?
Oh my god.
A badass you can see their ass. It's like total anime villain.
Oh god, this is going poorly.
Stop! Oh my god. I forgot about all your rules.
There's rules happening.
There's rules happening.
Which, by the way, there were a few... Oh, almost scratched my nose. How do I do this?
Scratch your nose.
give me
Do
that.
your shoulder.
What's that? No, those are actual. Hold on. All right.
Do you need a scratcher?
No, I have a TV remote.
I have a dragon
It
over
changes
there.
the itch.
And dragon can scratch your nose. Very well. Okay, I wouldn't do that.
Really quick, we did one that were just quick shots. We are still looking for the next rule. So the next person that posts a valid rule, we will add that to the game. Hold on, am I cheating? Because
How is he cheating?
I don't know, but I'm gonna have a drink for cheating.
Oh, okay. I see how this is
We've
going.
been on for like
This
almost
is
an
just
hour
like
already,
regular
right?
cons.
I miss cons.
No matter if they're virtual or real, you get sloshed. I see what's happening here.
To Calgriff, yes, you can. So every time we mention butts, I have to take a shot.
See how many times Xander's... How many times did I say shit? I don't know.
Well, you just did now. You should have said the S word instead.
S word. Just like the P word. My favorite thing. I call all the passwords like the P word now.
Ah, yes.
I gotta put in my P word. Anyway, let's talk about other things.
When I finish my cup,
Huh?
you may have to take a sip out of yours. Remember, this is sipping tequila. Please don't shoot it.
Oh.
Only I may shoot
No,
it.
stop it.
Oh.
I stopped shooting.
I'm not that kind of shooting,
We are in Chicago.
but also good.
We are in Chicago. Hey-oh. Okay.
True. I haven't finished it yet. You don't need to go yet.
Oh, okay.
All right. I thought I'll pregame for this. We'll have some pizza for this. This'll go great. I've been on for 24 minutes and I can taste time.
It is
this
Don
is-
Julio?
Don Julio's 70th anniversary.
I have a quick short story.
Yes.
I was attacked by our garage.
You were.
Like 5 minutes ago, too.
Yeah.
Or
Can you like
25
get a good
minutes ago.
shot on the camera, Xander?
I mean, maybe. Yeah,
No, I don't think blood is necessary in the camera.
that's fair. It is very jaggedy teeth because the garage threw a saw at me as I was setting up our beautiful green screen. I think it's trying to tell us something.
Yeah.
We have a ghosts who hate podcasts.
I think we have a ghost who hates pot.
I think all ghosts hate podcasts.
Of course all ghosts hate podcasts.
They don't show up on the camera.
It's true!
Just not only that, they only have one reaction to everything. Boo! Boo!
What a bunch of assholes.
I know.
Oh, shit.
Xander, if
Yeah.
this were wrestling, I would have accused you of gigging.
You know, Ghost went to all my shows whenever I did stand-up? That's weird. What the hell?
Hey, you were good. You were killing.
Oh, my God.
You know what? Boop.
his boob rules,
That was good. That was a good
now
one.
you're decadent.
I was missing the top hat, so I had to take a shot.
Your version of Jekyll and Hyde would be the decadent bitch, the sloppy bitch. Come on, I want to see it. Would you see it on Broadway? The decadent bitch and the sloppy bitch? The musical.
Almost touched my face again. I win. So, here in Chicago, it's finally been legal, and it's been legal over in Furvana for quite some time now, and of course we are talking about Fizzy Cherry Cola, a.k.a. Wacky Tobacco, or my favorite, the Devil's Lettuce. Absolutely the greatest thing to call weed.
Because it fits in, the devil's lettuce, and then you're tossing salad, and gay weed leads to all that. And
is there a devil's salad? Would there be a devil's salad that's like a weed-infused salad?
You would make the dressing because that's fat, and weed is fat soluble. So yeah, Italian dressing with...
Yeah.
Oh no! Cries in Indiana. Well, hold on. What changed from every other day in Indiana? Sorry.
Oh shit.
So
Demon
one time,
cabbage.
Demon cabbage? Okay, now you just own all the weed. I don't like this.
Yes.
So I used to go to Canada every third weekend of non-winter months to play a live-action role-playing game named Nero. And one time going through the border, they stopped us and asked us, "Where are you coming from?" Like, "Oh, we are from Chicago." It's like, "Oh, really? So Illinois. What's the state motto? The land of Lincoln? And how'd you get here?" "We took 65 up, so you went through Indiana." "Yeah? What's their state motto?" From the back seat, my best friend goes, "People from Indiana wouldn't even know that. What, move?" And let us through the border immediately because we were definitely American. And by the way, it's the Crossroads of America. I looked it up after we crossed the border.
That even still is a self-own. What's your motto? Get through us as quick as you can.
Oh,
that's why speeding's not illegal.
It's like me with milk today, because I'm old. Anyway. Too much information. Don't get old, kids. It's not fun. You can't eat cereal anymore. You just, like, shit yourself the next morning.
What the fuck?
As someone who was born with certain parts much older than others, you can just use a nut or a soy milk, and you go with nut milk because tee-hee, every bite of cereal.
Is that why you... It is a good reason to have nut milk.
It's got protein too.
Oh my god.
And tee-hee.
Oh my god.
You guys are part of a balanced diet.
Let's do nut milk. Come on. Let's milk them nuts. At the Nut Factory.
Thank you, Furvana, for having us for our final performance on any stream.
Don't you want to see the Nut Milking Institute?
How was the stream? Went really well until they started talking about the Nut Factory. Is that one of them puns, stream, and nut? Because I don't like. I'm gonna drink.
Give me more stuff. I'm swearing. Apparently, I'm sorry. There's a swear jar.
There's a swear jar.
And it's in my tummy.
Oat milk. Oat milk is cool. Of the nut milks that are my favorite, assuming the allergy doesn't kill your ass or something. Does ass count? It counts.
Ass
okay.
counts.
Macadamia nut milk is
It's
genuinely
called Milkadamia.
That's one of the brands. Yes.
That's
We're
amazing.
gonna figure out how to milk an atom.
That's called nuclear fusion.
Oh yeah, you'd explode everything. That's not good.
Does this count as my face? I think my head counts as my face.
Someone's gonna milk an atom in their garage, and it's gonna be terrible.
I don't know. That fro, when it gets to grow out, is pretty powerful. That no longer counts as your face.
My hero, Milkadamia!
Are we just milking everything now?
Oh shit! Sorry.
Did you spill some of that glorious drink?
No, it peed.
Oh, okay. So, speaking of it, I'd like to share a story that we haven't got to share on a stream yet, because normally we would be doing it in one place or another where cannabis does not have the legality that it enjoys right now. And that was being at a convention. We're not going to tell you if it's legal or not legal in the context of this story, but listen to context. I'm sure you'll figure it out. So myself, the con chairman, the guest of honor, 2 major performers who travel all over the country, and a slew of my friends had rushed to my room after a show. We were quite giddy. The night was almost over, and we would get to enjoy ourselves. And my balcony door opened. It didn't always open, but I owned a screwdriver and have willpower, so my balcony door opened. We go out onto the balcony and we enjoy some of this magical leaf. People joining us and leaving us, opening the door and closing the door, until this one showed up in the room. Demon, what did you scream to everyone in there?
You can smell it halfway down the hall. Clear, clear, clear.
Oh my god.
What had happened was, because people were exiting and leaving the porch, and we were running air conditioning on the inside, and the outside was basically a blazing inferno, all of that smoke found the path of least resistance, which was off my porch, into my room, under the door, into the hallway, and into his nostrils. Which leaves us to one inevitable conclusion. Vacuums!
They suck.
God damn it. Oh, you teach your kids science. That's nice.
Well, yes, we're teaching science.
Hey, you gotta know
Did you ever do that experiment where you all get like the giant milk jugs or whatever, and then you put the little incense stick in, and then you watch the cloud appear or disappear based on how much you're blowing into it for pressure?
I lost you at blowing into it.
All right. Oh well.
I'm almost out of tequila.
That's not good.
This didn't go the way I had planned.
Stop
Slow down.
it.
I am slowing
Stop
down.
it.
See?
You stop it.
You stop it.
You have built up a credit.
Fine, I have a few credits to my name.
Drinky panel is covered for the next
Minute.
minute.
Yeah, there
Drinks.
you go.
Get the milk dragger.
In fact, you know what? At this point, we're going to say that the rules are on hold until the next time we see one of those wonderful $20 donations. Right now, we're at 9,205. Thank you so much. And again, as we always say here at the Dragget Show, here at many conventions, if you can, give. And if you can't, don't worry about it. This is the furry fandom. Enjoy the show, and we've got this covered.
Thank you so much. Seriously, we love all the donations, and we are always floored every time. You guys, it's fucking crazy.
It's on pause. It's on pause, but you have to drink. Here, drink some of my drink.
Thanks.
To what Kovu Cougar said, if you're in an area where the smoke stuff is happening, please go look around, look for some informed articles, and get what you need to make sure your house air inside stays clear. That's a real risk if you're near this crap.
Yep.
Haha!
Nicely done.
Woo!
We've got a 20. Kurt, thank you very much, my friend. Rules are back on, and you guys may make one more rule. But this is all I've got left of this, so I need to go get another bottle.
No, that you need small, like me, small sips.
Small sips. Okay,
Your
small
liver
sips. Small
wronged
sips.
me. It must suffer. Hello, my name is...
Hello.
What the fuck?
Olivo Montoya.
Liver Montoya.
Olivo Montoya.
I'm trying not to touch my face
Oliver.
again.
It's like Oliver. It's just
Shoot,
Oliver.
I did that.
It's like Oliver, but it's Oliver Montoya.
Liver Montoya. I like it.
Oliver.
I like it.
All right.
Well, they made the rule. Whenever you run out of booze, you must get more booze.
That's a good rule.
I thought that was a rule of life.
I mean, that's the rule of Binnie's. It's in
rule of
all their
COVID, yeah.
advertisements.
My parents found something. They got it on my behalf.
What's that?
It is a rye finished in absinthe casks.
Really?
It's basically a miniature Sazerac in a bottle, which is the Sazerac is the drink that predates the old fashioned.
Ooh, I'm coming over.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh.
Pupsons, that's going to work super well, so stop it. All right, Chairman Fingers. We all do conventions. Let's go into another classic panel. Who here has a convention war story?
Oh.
We all have them.
Very recently.
Okay.
Indie FurCon Online, we decided to experiment with some panels, so I offered to figure out and run a classic Dr. Mario tournament, the prize of which was a giant 16-inch COVID virus plushie. Because I have a sixth sense of humor, I guess. I don't
like
know.
it.
Oh.
So we're playing. Everyone logs into the server and people hop in and out of the player 1 and player 2 to play the classic Dr. Mario. And as we're going, like I'm actually doing a tournament match, and it keeps pausing. And it keeps pausing and unpausing. And it's jittery. And it's screwing with a tense match. And so like it goes and then it stops and we're okay. And then it starts happening again. And I'm just in the most restrained, exasperated voice, like, whoever that is, please stop connecting. Hop into Discord and someone will help you. It stops. 15 minutes later, someone pops on and in a very sheepish voice says, sorry. And I couldn't hear who it was, and I'm not looking at the Discord channel room because we're still running games. I'm like, sorry, who is that? And then just sheepish, like, speak up. It's like, it's your convention chair, Pandez. I interfered. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
It is fun when the convention chair gets in trouble. I got in trouble a lot. Got in trouble a lot at Archons. Do you have one?
I do. I have a quick one that
Absolutely.
people might not know, actually.
Yeah.
One of the first times we helped out Fox and Pepper, I had a bunch of Fox's stuff. And I'm like, I'm going to be one trip Mickey.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know how you ever do that where you get all the groceries and you want to get in one trip?
I'm aware of the practice.
This is like that over 3 hours. I didn't know. I had a lot of luggage. I did not understand how the hills of Pittsburgh work. The streets are not meant for anything like any kind of weight. Like it was, people were watching me fall over constantly and just stuff going across the concrete. And he was like, just got, like poking it all up and
oh my god.
But seriously, you would not believe how hard it is until you realize how hard, like, to wheel something down to a different hotel. It's impossible if you have to do it.
You were bleeding in at least 2 different places by the time you showed up.
That was a scarring experience. I have this still. It's pretty bad.
Okay, that's new.
It shows up. The ghosts, they do it.
The ghost.
They remind me of it. Remember when you try to carry everything at once, you stupid bastard?
I'll drink for bastard.
Okay. Nothing wrong with bastard.
No, not if you're Jon Snow.
Okay, fine.
All right, what is yours?
My convention horror story?
Yeah.
I mean, there are quite a few.
Wheel of Immorality. Turn. Tell us the lesson they never learn.
Stop drinking so much.
Stop. All right, yeah, we'll do that one because we have a panel, and this is way outside of we have a rule for this panel. We have a rule for convention horror stories, and that is it has to have a 2-year window, and you don't use names, So this has been out there for quite some time. Might as well.
Okay.
I had to do a panel called Mystery Science Theater Furry Science Theater or Dragget Science Theater 3000. Basically, we ripped off Mystery Science Theater 3000 and turned it into a drinking game. I know, shocking. Hold on to your seats. Well, this one was D&D. We watched the newer, was it the Wayans brothers were in it or something? Or one of the Wayans was in it. Yeah, that one.
That was the first Dungeons & Dragons big movie.
Jeremy Irons was the villain.
Jeremy Irons, correct. And I love D&D, so I was excited to see it. I actually saw it in theaters, and then I didn't play D&D for a few years, but I got over it.
If you see Jeremy Irons in a medieval setting, get the hell out.
Yeah.
I wish I could make that a rhyme, but I couldn't. But it's true.
So very similar to what's happening tonight were the rules for DST3K. They donated money without knowing what the movie was at first, and then you could donate more money while the movie was running to make drinking rules, and the panel had to drink. I need to rewind the story a little bit. Earlier that day, I met somebody at the convention, and this person told me, just so you know, Alkali, I can outdrink you. Horrible first impression to give to me, by the way. I don't care that you can drink more than me. Would you enjoy drinking more than me? No? Then don't drink more than me. Drinking is supposed to be fun. It's a social experience. This person turned it into something perverted because they showed up to D&D. And unbeknownst to me, while sitting behind me, they were matching me shot to shot with also a bottle of tequila. We got half an hour into the movie with some of the greatest DST3K rules ever made. Torch. Every time a torch shows up on screen, take a drink. There was a few others. I cannot remember some of the others. It was bad.
Yeah.
All these rules, and all of a sudden I get a tap on my shoulder. It's like, we need to kill the panel. Like, what? He grabs me and turns me around, and in the corner of the room is a person who is passed out. We need to end the panel. So we ended the panel. We got the person back to their room, and this continued on for a few hours until I was told, we're going to need you down on the first floor because he was dealing with a security incident. This was an early year of First Squared. We had not yet had a police car called to the hotel. We had not had a fire truck called to the hotel. And more importantly, we had never had an ambulance called to the hotel. One incident, all three. We knocked them all out in one. Because this person decided that they were fine. They didn't know up from down, but they were fine. And as they were being removed from the hotel, being held down on a gurney while yelling that they could outdrink me, they kicked a firefighter. It was one of the very few and first bans from First Squared, and it's been long enough that we can finally tell the story of the first time I had to deal with a full-fledged security incident. You helped! This is why you're con chair now.
Hey.
I want my hat back.
My favorite part about that is I'm the one that gets the first interaction with the external authorities. And so the night manager, who I think has since retired.
He has.
He's there and he's buddies with the police officer who shows up. And so they're joking a little bit. And so the police officer eventually says, "So, what's going on?" And with this shite-eating grin, the night manager goes, "This gentleman will tell you." And I was with bloodshot eyes in a set of Spider-Man pajamas.
We take it seriously.
I spoke in complete sentences, and I watched the officer do a double take.
Oh my gosh.
I did appreciate hearing a different con chairman who was in full leather gear with a bunch of furry paraphernalia on their body, in not the locations you are thinking of, say to a police officer, "No, sir, I'm the responsible one tonight." Well, that's a fun trip down memory lane. Like, one of the things we were talking about before the show is like, let's keep this super positive. I want to make sure that everyone has a good time tonight. Let's talk about a convention horror stories. Woo!
You're the one who did. Oh, okay.
No, I think it was you.
That's partially true.
I thought so.
Just blame me. You always do.
It works. It works super well. You're my short-term memory is so shot at this point that if we blame each other for things, we just accept it.
It's true. It's true. And then I forget what we were arguing in the first place. Like, I love you, and then it's over again.
And then it's over.
And then it's the next day.
Oh. Winter Beast, we also hope we can do this in person. We are super excited about getting back to the convention circuit, and we hope we can see all of you next year at Furvana 2021, the search for more Furvana.
The search for more social contact. Now, well, we'll see when that is. We don't know, but
it'll happen. It'll happen. Until then, we've got Force 5s. See?
Wait, am I supposed to mimic or go opposite?
Okay, so if you mimic, then we're cleaning a window. If you go opposite, we're creating a vortex, and people might die. Your choice.
Damn it.
Haha. I knew what you would do. You're a demon. Yeah, there it is.
So you're miming now? This is a mime 5 kind of thing?
What else do we have?
That's true.
This is how we have to greet each other.
This is the new thing. This is the new COVID craze, miming. I did not see this coming.
Charades are making a comeback, baby.
Oh boy, baby. Fucking charades. Yeah, it was Zoom meeting charades. All right, go ahead.
They're mentioning driving on the beach.
Yeah, driving on the beach.
We want to tell our story of our first Furvana.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably one of my favorite things of the year. It's night. We are wrecked. We think, let's go to the beach, because that won't be horrific. We leave the hotel. Furvana has a beach. I don't know, how would you describe it? What, about 2 city blocks from the hotel?
That's about right.
Yeah. And what obviously is they had dug out a long corridor, so there was basically flat land, and that was the easiest way to get to the beach. You leave the hotel, you go to the parking lot, you walk down this corridor, giant sandy beach. It was beautiful. Well, as we started walking, we gathered a little bit of a crowd, and they all decide they want to go to the beach. And one of them announces about a quarter of the way there, they're not wearing shoes. And this path is very gravelly. So now we are playing pass the baton with a person, which is just absolutely a fun thing to do. Because if you're smoking in one hand and passing a person in the other, it's just a game of don't burn them. Want some? Thank you. And now, as we're going to the beach, we're realizing maybe the lack of forethought for this long corridor, because this corridor was dug out. It had sides. All the wind from the ocean, not like from the wind or the air or the atmosphere. No, the whole damn ocean is blowing at us in the other direction. Just sand and glass and murder. And we're carrying, but it's okay. Because at the end of the day, we're going to make it to the beach. The most beautiful thing on the beach. It was the most terrifying thing I have ever seen. You cannot go to the beach when there is cloud cover and you are high. It just sounds like Cthulhu is waiting and waving for you. So it was the best. I had a blast. The whole ocean. Shadow.
Every time, you're just like, oh, Xander, it's like Cthulhu is... You think everything's Cthulhu,
Everything is based in Cthulhu. Cthulhu's based in reality, baby. Dragger, help me out here.
What is reality anyway?
Oh, man.
If you knew, you'd go insane.
I lost a sanity point just hearing that. Roll 2d6.
Sometimes just get in the middle of the night, gets in the car. Where are you going? Cthulhu's calling me. Okay.
Leave it alone. He's going to come back with ice cream in a few hours.
Cthulhu is ice cream.
Cthulhu is ice cream. When you're as fat as I am, Cthulhu is ice cream.
Cthulhu has to be like a bigger thing than just ice cream. That's got to be like you went to Mars Cheese Castle.
And got ice cream? Cheese cream? Wait, cream cheese is a thing. I need a new punchline. Tentacle cream?
I want this to be the new, like, genre of Cthulhu horror, like, just staring into the void and losing all hope is just binge eating. and the
ice cream sales are
skyrocketing. Just get bigger and bigger. Okay, I need to stop. This is not being healthy at all.
Yeah, not being healthy is one thing. I was standing in the kitchen baking, and I failed miserably at what I was baking. Well, he was in the room. He overheard me, softly whispered to myself, in my failure, guess I'll eat butter. He lost his mind.
I did lose my mind. It's one of the best lines you've ever had. It was just...
You're an ass.
I guess I'll eat butter.
Guess I'll eat butter.
I need... Woo! That needs an audience reaction.
Well, like a live studio audience.
Yes! On Full House, I see you trying to fix your car in the garage and explodes, right? Guess I'll eat butter.
Oh,
I just reach in your back pocket, right?
Is it melted?
Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And then
I'm
knock
still
it out of your
in.
hand.
Oh, thank you.
Reach out of the other back pocket.
This is good.
And woo! There's the other butter.
I can imagine Tim and Eric doing this.
Absolutely. Guess I'll eat butter. That's the name of the show. Guess I'll eat butter. It's sponsored by Land O'Lakes. Asterisk, do not eat butter. They would do that. They're like,
unless you're at a state fair.
Please do not eat butter. Unless, double asterisk, unless you're at a state fair. And then it's you at the state fair. I'm Alkali. I will be judging the butter eating contest. Please do not eat. Do not eat butter.
Please do not eat butter. These are professionals.
On the show, guess I'll eat butter.
These are professionals. This over here is the Goodyear Blimp. This one over here is the sumo wrestling champion of the world 40 years ago. He died. And finally, hydrogen. It's the roundest thing I could think of. It's just one circle. It's the roundest thing I could think of. Leave me alone.
All right.
I do remember this one.
Yes.
Really fast, just sticking on how fucking fat I am.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fun. Oh, I did swear.
Okay.
If we do Anthrocon or any convention, one of the first things I do, especially if we have a fridge in the room, is get my emergency supplies. And that emergency supply is bread. That's how I survive. Everyone want to know the secret of how I drink so much at cons? Bread. Dragor, what do I have you bring me to every convention?
The Hawaiian bread.
That's right. Anthrocon is a special beast because Anthrocon has Fernando's. Fernando's is a wonderful sandwich shop. I've been supporting it for years, especially on the Wednesday of Anthrocon, because if they are open, I walk in there and I get 7 sandwiches. I get everything for the weekend and put them in the fridge in my room. And there we were, Saturday night of a convention. I had been performing all day. Xander had been in Dealer's Den and performing all day. He's talking to me from the other room. He comes into the bedroom, and there I am. Big old turkey and black olive. And he said, "Oh, where'd you get a sandwich?" He was talking like a normal human being before that, but came into the room, and with eyes of glee, "Oh, where'd you get a sandwich?" Well, I had a mouthful of sandwich, which I promptly inhaled.
No, it was, where'd you get a sandwich?
That is exactly it. Oh my God. And I touched my face.
Where'd you get a sandwich?
Well, as he said that, my sleep-deprived dumbass took a deep breath and part of a sandwich.
Oh, nice.
And I couldn't stop laughing because he wouldn't stop saying, "What, Xander?" And he's laughing harder now because I am obviously choking, and both of us know that he does not know what to do in this situation. So how can he best show me his love? By saying,
"Where'd you get a sandwich?"
I am now on my knees, on the bedroom, dying of laughter and of lack of air. I finally calm down. I look at him and go, "You almost killed me." And without missing a beat, he goes, "That's what you get for putting black olives on a sandwich."
That's right. It is.
I don't screw with black olives anymore. They could get you killed.
I was like, this is it. This is how I kill my boyfriend. By being jealous of a sandwich. And I had just been like, we had that great shows. We are in furry. I'm so lucky. I feel so satisfied in my life. Hey, where'd you get a sandwich? I mean, it was like my life. I was so happy for a second, and then I was so jealous the other. Like, what the hell, man?
All right, this is our last moment, so with these last few minutes of the stream on our side, could we get, I can't see that far, we are at $92.25, that's $9,225. If you can give, if you can't. What should we do if we get another donation? I know!
What?
Give me that!
That thing? That thing?
Yeah, that's it, to sit off to the side. And that's how we are going to go right as the stream ends. If we get, let's say, over 93.
Where am I putting this?
Right here. So before we started, we packed a bong. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, I do remember the proposal. That was your proposal.
Yes,
well, it is good to see.
Oh,
this is
wonderful.
empty. Well, I'm not gonna not toast you. I hope your marriage is a long and fruitful one. Cheers.
Cheers. There's a little bit left.
And 32 cents.
Okay.